So this article that I'm going to also link in the show notes, it reads, "Why UPS drivers don't turn left and you probably shouldn't either." So UPS and I think FedEx as well have developed GPS systems for their drivers that limit them to as few left turns across traffic and vice versa in countries with when you're driving on the left side of the road, so that there's
We're driving on the right side of the road.
we drive on the right,
Yep. So you don't make left turns across.
and if you're
traffic.
driving on the left, you don't
okay.
take right.
Okay, I got you.
And that's
Continue.
what I meant.
Yeah.
And this is an old article. This is from like 2017. I thought about it today, and I was like, that's really because I was mad about the shipping. That's why I thought about it. Because why aren't the fucking packages here? But
Dude, we're still in a pandemic, man.
I know. They said 1 day shipping.
Yeah, but
first
been 2
world
days.
problems. here.
Amazon
I
Japan
know.
gets my fucking figure to my house in 2
Dude,
days
that
when I
is
didn't even ask
so
for it.
stupid. I cannot believe
It
that.
wasn't even like 2 days. It was like it left when I was asleep, and it was there my like next day after
That's
work. It
so
was like
fucking
technically
36
2 days.
hours.
Yeah.
Insane.
But
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Thank you,
Anyway,
DHL.
The cool thing about this article is that UPS has figured out that when you take a left turn, you're most likely going across lanes of traffic. You may be waiting at a light, or you're waiting like for someone in front of you to go. And when they implemented the fewest left turns as possible, they saved, I think it was either 10 million or 100 million gallons of fuel. And that right there is all the more reason to do this, because it's like, this is fucking great for the earth. Like, let's not take as many left turns. So yeah, I just thought that was really interesting. Like, it's not something, that I think a lot of people know about. And it's just, I think it's cool. I don't know.
Yeah, when I first heard about it,
seems ridiculous.
Yeah, it is, but I think it makes sense. And I was
makes
also
sense.
wondering, left turns across traffic are typically more dangerous too, because like even if you're at a light and the other side should be stopped when you cut
And
left.
it's also because of accidents.
Yeah, I mean that you could get wrecked, and when it's UPS or FedEx or whatever, not only is it stopping deliveries, they obviously have like insurance for their employees that they don't want to pay, and all the fucking packages that might get rocked.
Yeah.
Because as much as I just order bullshit, like people do get important things delivered in the mail, right? That could potentially be terrible if it gets broken.
Well, and one thing that they mentioned was like it's not any faster. It's actually in most cases slower, but the amount of fuel that they're saving is like over this many thousands of trucks and vans. Like they can't not do it because it just saves so much fuel.
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely been times where I've just taken right turns to get small. Like, all right, so when we leave our house, the road that we have to turn onto, I take a left turn every day to go to work where I got to cut across, and there's always cars coming from both ways. And for work, I normally just wait and I go left when I can. But there's been some days where I'm just like, it's super foggy out. This has happened to me so many times where like I can barely see. So I just go right, and then I turn into the gas station, and that's right, 5 seconds down the road, and then I turn around because I just can't fucking see.
That's so interesting, because like the way it is for us, whenever we want to go into town, it's a fucking nightmare. But whenever you're trying to go out of town, because for the listeners, we live essentially across the street, just on different roads, but we come to the same road that he's talking about.
It's like this, and we got to cross. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, it's
I got it now.
For the listeners, it's like this.
It's a cross.
It's a highly traveled road, and basically I have to turn left to get out to get onto like main. I mean, it's not really a highway, but
I've done exactly what you talked about, where you just go to the gas
station. I've never
station.
thought about that.
I mean,
that is actually really smart.
I mean, and for you, if you just go right, there's that turnaround spot right where you can take the highway.
Dude, if I'm sitting there for a while, I'm going to try that.
I just always think about, there's been a lot of times where I remember when we lived at Mom's house behind Giant, there was that one light where instead of waiting to turn left, sometimes you would just go right and pop a Yui, Sean, by like out front of Where was it?
When she was like behind Giant.
Yeah, was it the one to turn
Or
left
Food
to go
Line?
like north, and you would go and basically take a UE by Harris Teeter instead of turning left, or even?
Yeah, sort of. Sorry, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm getting fucking blown up right now.
Oh, with work,
dude. Yeah, dude. The accounting team is just like,
all right,
we need access to something anyway. Anyway,
maybe
go ahead.
maybe cut this, but
Yeah, go ahead.
That's okay.
Hey, we're all pulling on the same oar here.
Yeah,
guys.
dude. I'm just gonna fucking.
all,
Anyway,
all
yeah.
I'm saying is, we
So
can
hey, don't
probably
take
cut
left
like,
turns anymore.
cut like this whole thing, but I'm just saying, fucking stuff like that is interesting that they would implement it because, yeah, I mean, why not? It seems like there's a lot of good reasonings for it, but
Yeah.
you would just never think about that. So
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I'm just glad they're saving fuel. I'm cool with that.